Shalom. Before I begin this video, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha, Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that continue to rule very well to this very day. That's continually feeding the flock through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and Shalom to the whole elect that's continually plowing in his work, giving it your all in this labor of love and faith, true sincerity, and all charity, and also spreading his ministry and his gospel to other members of the whole elect. Now, topic of this video is going to be entitled America's Call to Mourning. You know, as this shutdown continues here on the soils of America, you know, it's going to come to a point in time where these people are going to be losing it, and it's going to be at an all-time high. Because, you know, these lackadaisical Americans, they don't understand what it means to suffer. They don't understand what it means to really go through struggles and to, you know, having to worry about, you know, what their next meal, where their next meal is going to come from, you know, or are they going to have a job tomorrow? See, now that's on the table. Okay, what's on the table right now is that, you know, even an individual who calls himself an American, now they're questioning to whether they're going to have a job or not, or to continue to have a job as the government shutdown continues. Or are they going to be able to eat the next day? You know, are they going to be able to sustain themselves in this current society? Because the way it looks right now, you know, it's all going downhill, man. All right. As the shutdown continues, you're going to see more and more of things being taken away from America, because these people don't realize that what they have is a privilege. All right. And it's a privilege that was given to them by these elites of Esau, which Esau is the true biblical nationality of the so-called white man. They don't understand that they have been privileged to have these things. So when a structure falls, case in point, the government, guess what? Those things are taken away. You know, it's like a child, you know, a spoiled child that you give whatever, you know, you give them all these things and they expect more and more out of you. But then when you start to take those things away from them, then they start to whine. They start to, you know, throw tantrums. And that's exactly how these people are right now. Now they're going to start to whine, and they're going to start throwing tantrums, you know, so to speak. In other words, they're going to revolt against this current government, and they're going to be seeking answers. You know? And ultimately, the answer that is going to be given to the people, seeing that this is a crisis, is going to be what? The mark of the beast, which we have been prophesying for years and years and years on top of years, starting with the apostle elders of Great Millstone on down to the rest of the other brothers, the prophets of the Lord. This is something we've been speaking about for a very long time, man, which, of course, the mark of the beast is known as the RFID microchip. All right, that's going to be the ultimate answer, or should I say, it's going to be the answer to everyone's problems. All right, because right now, you know, we're in the process of certain things being taken away from the people, especially from the woman. Case in point, you know, there's the benefits that they've been living off the government. You know, the SNAP benefits and food stamps. That's being taken away, especially from our people, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Now they're being taken off of those programs because of the shutdown. And guess what? It's going to continue to go on, man. You know, Trump, the Lord put a heavy spirit on Trump to do that, to continue on with this government shutdown, which is deemed as the longest one recorded, in which during the process of the shutdown, it's like, let me go back to it. Yeah, it's like it. Yeah, due to the process of a shutdown, people haven't really meditated or a term as a shutdown or an event as a government shutdown hasn't really sunk in for the people, because the previous shutdowns that happened were only for a day, maybe 2 days, and it seems like nothing really was happening. It was just a shutdown for 1 or 2 days, and then it started operating again. The structure kept going, but now it's a full-fledged shutdown. Okay, and now the people are going to start mourning. Their laughter and their lackadaisical vibration that they've been pushing out. They're partying, they're clubbing. All that's going to be turned into mourning, into weeping. All right. These people are going to know exactly what it means to suffer. All right. So, with that being said, I want to go ahead and jump into the precepts. This is the book of Isaiah, the 65th chapter, and I'm going to start at the 12th verse. It says, therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. And this is specifically pointed out towards our people. All right? Because through us, the prophets of the Lord has been calling out to his own people, Israel. All right? But they haven't answered. All right? It's like you. Right, so when the Lord called, they didn't answer. All right? And a form of them doing that is by showing up to the camps, or even not only that, just even pulling up a video. A video of the prophets. They disregarded the prophets, all right, whether it's by passing by a video and disregarding it, or even passing by the camps and hearing us speaking the word, gave no regards to it, all right. Now it says, read on, it says, when I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. And what's the form of that? Going out and rioting, in a rioting spirit, adultery, which is very prominent in our people. Adultery. What else? Just all manner of wickedness, man. Worshipping Serapis. Eating abominations like pork and crustaceans and unclean beasts. Just not giving a care about what the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua wants, man. Just have no care in the world. So that's why they're paying for what they're paying for. And then when all hell breaks loose, then they ask why is these things happening? Because you see, man, these people, especially our people, man, these people are just gone, man. And you know what? I use the right term for it, being a child. Because when you're a child, you don't know what's going on. All right? When you're a childish, you don't know what's going on. You're just there. You're just there to be there. You don't really understand the depths of what's really going on. A child can't come up to me and tell me, if I'm an expert in a certain area, a child can't come up to me and tell me that I'm doing it wrong, or come up to tell me that, I'll use another example. It's like a child saying that, look, this and that is this. And, you look at him like, oh, okay. Because it's no depth, it's no deep meaning to what they say. So same thing with these people, they don't have no really deep understanding or whatsoever. All right. When they speak, man, it's like listening to nails being drawn on a chalkboard, man. You can't stand it. All right. So that's exactly how it is when these people speak, man. And not only that, whatever they're getting into, man. All right, it's just is off. All right. So it says, but did evil before my eyes and did choose that wherein I delighted not. Right. It said, therefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. See? And the servants of the Lord are going to be the ones that's going to be eating in that day. All right. But guess what? The rest are going to be hungry. Okay. They're going to thirst. But guess what? We're going to rejoice. All right. And they're going to be ashamed. Why? Because once again, this is something that we have been speaking on for a very long time, man. And now that is happening, and see, now you're going to start to see people come up and be in a sorrowful spirit, but we see right through you, man. All right. We got to remember who those individuals are, man. All right. The Lord's going to bring that back to our remembrance. All right. Now, there are some out there who are part of the hopefully late number that's going to get their minds right, in which that's happening right now. But here it is again. You know, the majority of these people are going to try and come up and, seek refuge under the watch of the men of the Lord. Guess what, man? The Lord's going to cut off that access to you, to these people, man. All right, they're not going to be able to get anywhere near us. All right. Now it says, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. And ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen. And who are the chosen? The elect of the nation of Israel. All right. For the Lord power shall slay thee and call his servants by another name. See? Now we'll move on from there. I'm going to grab another precept. This is the book of Amos, the 5th chapter. I'm going to start at the 16th verse. It says, therefore, the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai, the power of hosts, the Lord saith thus. Actually, let me get the full precept slack here. It says, the Lord saith thus, wailing shall be in all streets, and they shall say in all the highways, alas, alas. And they shall call the husbandman to mourning. Oh, and by the way, that word alas right there, it literally translates to how. All right. And it says, and they shall call the husbandman to mourning, right? The workmen. And such as are skillful of lamentation to wailing. All right. Those that are experts in wailing and in mourning and, it's like you. Yeah. Those that are skillful of lamentation to wailing, right? The ones that are experts at crying and boo-hooing, they're going to call them. All right. There's nothing but a demon on my phone. But verse 17 says, and in all vineyards shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shai. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. See? Because these people are waiting on the day of the Lord. They think that, especially these wacky Christians, they think that the day of the Lord is going to be all sunshine and flowers, when really the Lord's going to come back and it's going to be nothing but violence. All right. And it's rightfully so, because violence has been shown to his people. So it says, the day of the Lord is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and the serpent bit him. See? So it's going to be absolutely no escape, even to this very day, man. There's no escape. People trying to move out and go to Canada or trying to go overseas. Guess what? You still need a passport to go there. You still bound by this law system in America. You're not going anywhere, man. All right. But I'm going to go back. I'm going to read this. The last precept is in the book of Amos. Let me grab it real quick. Amos, the 8th chapter. And Okay, I'm gonna start at the 9th verse. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord power, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon, and I will darken the earth in the clear day. All right. And it says, and I will turn your feasts into mourning. See, now is not the time of feasting. All right. And these people see it, is that time of feasting, relaxation. Those days are over, man. All right. Remind me of that stupid song that was put out by, what's his name? For Real. And the name of the song was called Happy. Well, these people aren't happy anymore, man. All right. The fun is over. Okay. And it says, and all your songs into lamentation, and I will bring up sackcloth upon all loins, and baldness upon every head, and I will make it as the mourning of an only son, and the end thereof as a bitter day. Right, because this place is known as bitter. That's why if you go into the word America, all right, it goes back to Mary, I believe it was Marico, right? Or Marico. I believe it's Marico, how you pronounce it. But Marico means bitter. All right. But that's pretty much it on this video, on this lesson. And like I mentioned before, man, these people feasting, relaxation, and partying is all over. Because now we're in the time of mourning and weeping and howling, vexation of spirit. And that's what these people are going to see very, very soon, man, as this government shutdown continues. All right. And, we can't wait to see you people in a dreadful state. All right. So once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that continually rule very well to this very day. Shalom, peace and safety, salutations to the hopefully elect.